So you probably already just saw that the AirPods Max just came out, and I wanted to do a little quick comparison between these pair of headphones and the AirPods Pros. Now, automatically there's some humongous differences. These are not the same type of things. It's almost comparing like an iPhone to an iPad in a way, because it's like they can kind of do the same things, but for a lot of people, they don't really need an iPad if they already have an iPhone and vice versa. But if you have an iPad, you can get an iPhone. That's a stupid analogy, but basically the biggest difference between these two devices is the price tag. The AirPods Pros right now are selling for $249, and I've seen them go even cheaper than that on Amazon and a lot of other places, and I'll find the cheapest ones on Amazon and link them down in the description below. You can get them from there, help support the channel at the same time. But with these AirPods Max, these are pretty much, over-ear headphones. These are those big ones, just like those Bose, the Sonys, the Beats. These are these big type of headphones over the ear, and I think for a lot of people, those are probably gonna be more of a niche things. I think if you can use an AirPods Pro, my specific ear type, they don't really fit that well inside AirPods Pros. That's why I use standard AirPods. If you can get through that, little cup thing and the little tip that sticks into your ear, if you can get through that, then the AirPods Pros, I think, are the best AirPods right now for the price tag. They have pretty good battery life. They have that spatial audio feature, transparency mode, noise reduction, all sorts of stuff. Those are really cool features, and those are really just transported over to the AirPods Max. There's not really anything the AirPods Max can do that the AirPods Pros can't already do. Now, that doesn't mean in the future an update can't go and change something and add more features to the Max. But in my opinion, the AirPods Pros are probably the best priced AirPods right now when it comes down to it. Now, body-wise, obviously, the AirPods Maxes are these massive headphones. They are the over-the-ear, and probably just one cup of the AirPods Max is probably the size of the AirPods Pros. You can probably even fit that case inside of the ear cup inside of the AirPods Max. So in terms of portability, you're getting a much more portable device from the AirPods Pro than the AirPods Max. But I will tell you, from what I've seen and from what I've heard and from what Apple has said, I can probably assume that the AirPods Max are going to be some of the best hearing, headphones ever, probably from Apple at least. We're talking above the AirPods, we're talking even above all the Beats as well. Apple owned Beats, and these probably are going to be bigger than those ones. So that is something extremely, extremely important to keep in mind. When you have a pair of headphones like these, you are going to be future-proofed for a very long time. But if you're talking about traveling, which a lot of people aren't traveling right now, but if you're talking about, going on plane rides and all these different things, the problems with these AirPods Max is that the case that they come with isn't really like a portable case. It's kind of like a bulky thing. If you want to put it in your book bag and stuff, that's fine. But if you're trying to carry it with you, unless you're trying to carry it around your neck, you're going to have a hard time carrying these things around from one place to the other, from the other, if you're trying to, be as mobile as possible. With the AirPods Pros, they are so much more portable. You can put them in your pocket and just forget about them and use them whenever you need to. So that's a huge asset for the AirPods Pros. And that's kind of like something that, whether you need them or not, if you're staying at home all day, then it doesn't really matter. But if you're traveling, if you're going places, having something that's more portable like the AirPods Pros are probably going to be better off. But they both share the same features, which is really cool. But the AirPods Max actually have the dedicated buttons on them. So you can now actually control the volume and even skip songs and all those different things. But I think you can skip songs on AirPods Pros, but you can actually control the volume with the digital crown on the AirPods Max, which I think is actually really cool. You also have that on-off switch on the AirPods Max themselves, since it doesn't even have like a charging case. So I think that's a really cool thing the AirPods Max have. I wish they did kind of have some type of capability like that on the standard AirPods, but I think it's totally okay. I'm not really mad about that. Another humongous thing about the AirPods Max is that you do have the ability of actually adding in a audio jack from the AirPods Max and putting them into another device. So this is a pretty huge thing in my opinion. I feel like, having this type of capability is really awesome. With the AirPods Pros, we don't have them. Everything is pretty much through the standard Bluetooth connection, or the H1 chip that has the AirPods Pros. The AirPods Max also have H1 chip, but it kind of depends on you whether you want to connect them to audio jack or not. And the battery life is probably going to be better on the AirPods Max. From what I've heard and from what I'm seeing, we're getting up to 20 hours of battery life from the AirPods Max, which is huge. That is a crazy huge feature. The AirPods Pros is less, but you do have that charging case that the AirPods Pros come with. So that's another big thing to keep in mind. But what I can tell you is for sure at the end of the day, if you currently have the AirPods Pros, there's not really a huge reason to go and pick up the AirPods Max, I think, unless you're really trying to get the most amount of, sound quality and everything, because believe it or not, the AirPods Max are going to give you a better sound quality at the end of the day. It doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be the best quality ever, but for the time being, I mean, whenever Apple makes a product, they usually go, pretty crazy. And I'm pretty sure these AirPods Max, since they're long overdue, they're probably going to be better off than the AirPods Pro. So if you don't have either one of these, and if you're not trying to, go around everywhere and travel and stuff, the AirPods Max may be a better way in my opinion. But if you're somebody who needs a more portable set of headphones, the AirPods Pros are still an amazing set of headphones too. So that really pretty much covers it up. If you guys have any other questions or anything, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. Every single subscriber that we get really does count, so it means so much if you guys can hit that. Also check out the other links down in the description as well. My Twitter, my Instagram, my other channels. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.